But first, we're going to stand feet together, heels and toes touch. Take the hands up high. We're going to stand as tall as we can. Take the hands up high, interlace your fingers, wrap your thumbs, point your index fingers. Okay. And then suction cup your palms together. So your thumb bones are touching and the bottom right or the bottom corners of your palms are touching. No gap. Biceps by your ears. Nice tight grip. Start to lock up your thighs, squeeze your glutes, lock your knees, stack some weight into your heels. Pull the belly in, lift the chest open, the rib cage open. Inhaling through the nose. See how many times you can inhale through the nose and let that rib cage open. I've been talking on the same inhale cycle this whole time. Just keep little puffs, and that's about the top. Hold it. Exhale. Keep holding. Now take a big deep inhale breath through your nose. And a big exhale through the mouth. 2 more times like that. Inhale through the nose. Grow tall, reach tall, stretch tall. As tall as you can. Exhale. Big inhale breath. Big inhale breath. Fill it all the way up. How much air can you get in your lungs and how tall can you stand? And exhale, let it out. Separate your hands. Let the arms come out wide. It'll feel good. Hinge at your hips. Plant your hands to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Just created all that tension through the posterior chain from the back base of your skull all the way down to your heels, the back sides of your arms, all the tension. Feel the tension all the way down my forearms, trying to keep my palms together in that standing tall stance. I like to call it Bikram arm stance. So right knee can bend, left knee can bend. Wagging your tail, hip side to side. You're just taking some time, allowing your upper body to drape over your lower body. You should allow yourself to feel relaxed here. If you need to bend the knees because the hamstrings they just don't want to give in to this, okay? Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Just get comfortable inverted right here. Let your head feel really loose. Lose the tension out of your neck. Lose the tension out of your jaw. Try to notice maybe some blood flow increasing into your forehead and feeling a little bit of an increase in pressure because you're allowing blood to flow to your brain. We're just continuing to enjoy this forward fold, allowing blood to flow to the brain. Relax your neck, right knee bends, left knee bends, hip side to side. This is the energy, this is the flow. Try to join it. Nice big full deep breaths in through your nose. Exhales through the mouth. Good. Now, go ahead and bend your knees. Feet are together. Big toes touching, heels touching, side by side. And just sit into the knees here. Sit into the knees. Your ankle joint. I mean, imagine how much tension the ankle joint is under right now. It's the entire weight of your body. Just, you know, stretching on the Achilles tendon, compressing on the bones of the front side of your ankle and your toe tendons, your shin tendon connections in the ankle. Tendons that come off the anterior tibialis at the bottom. I don't know the technical term for them, but they connect into various bones throughout your foot. And we want those to be able to take pressure. We don't want those to get stiff and rigid. We want to pump fresh fluid right? Fresh blood flow down to those areas to prevent any arthritis, to prevent calcium deposit buildups, right? We're we're knocking off the rust right now. This is as well as through the knees too. This is great for the knees. Hang down in these positions. Build trust in these positions. Good. Now, on your mat, drop your knees down and find a tabletop position. Find a tabletop position and just let some blood flow back into the lower leg. Maybe wag your tail side to side, find some cat cows. Just kind of go where you want to go. I'm not going to dictate too much about it because there's a lot that can be done here. You'll notice I'm really allowing my hips to come way outside my knee. And that feels really nice in your upper glute, like in the femoral head, right in the socket there. Feels really nice. But it takes some trust from your core and your arms to allow that to go side to side. And then maybe you want to try some cat cows, lifting your chin, trying to establish a stretch from the bottom of the sternum all the way up to the bottom of your jawbone here. Maybe even take your hand and press your head up, look up, and see how much these bones back here are able to compress. You want them to be able to have a healthy level of compression. It's going to return muscular function to the back of your neck, the cervical spine. Kind of, in fact, let's roll through some cat cows. And I really want you to roll through these cat cows with your focus actually being how much can I possibly flex my neck and extend my neck, right? Extension here and flexion here. How much can I tuck my chin and how much can I lift my chin? Instead of the hip focus, make it be a cervical focus. And you'll notice it'll all kind of just come together anyway. Big inhales on your cow poses. Big exhales on your cats. Big inhales on your cows. And big exhales on your cats. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and come into the hands. We've been swinging a lot of kettlebells last week. Did quite a bit of some strength training last week, especially with some of my other clients. And between all the group classes, we worked really hard and my body was sore as a result. So things like this right here right now sound real good. So go ahead and turn your fingers around to face your knees and grip the ground. Like don't just passively turn your hand in this direction and not have any like control over your fingers. Turn your hand and see if you can squeeze the ground and squeeze the ground. Your fingers are facing your knees, your palms are down as much as possible, and you're getting free motion here, side to side, right and left, forwards, and then backwards for the stretch. You swing a lot of kettlebells. And when you do like plyometric upper body work, like a jump push up, or actually, I like to call it a pop push up, you can get really sore through these areas. Your grip. You do a lot of exercise that makes your grip sore. This is a nice way to counter it. Just kind of going side to side here, taking this little bit of an arch. Good. Relax. Let's take it knuckles down now. But be gentle. In fact, let's take this left hand, face it forward so that it's just normal. Spread your fingers wide, 5-pointed star with your left hand. No little, fingers together. No, spread that foot. A wider foot's a stronger foot. That's a fact. Now, take your knuckles and stick your wrist to the ground, forward and back, right and left, right and left. Just explore, get creative. All right, if your mind's in other places, well, you're an adult, you know what to do. Let's focus the mind, especially if you're going to take this time for yourself. You might as well be present. Take your attention down to your wrist. Ooh, I tell you, there's a lot to feel when you do it right. Holy mama. Ooh, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Relax your arm.
See if you can get the muscles in your arm to literally vibrate, shake. Good. Now take that right wrist, turn this left wrist down, go to your knuckles, and definitely don't be pushing, past 50%. This isn't even like a tension drill at all. It shouldn't be like you're forcing any kind of flexibility here. This is just exploring your range here. I got a lot of tissue. I got a lot of muscle tissue in my forearms from, well, my career. And I definitely feel a lot here. So if you feel like maybe you don't feel as much, well, then maybe it's not that necessary of an exercise for you, right? It's not something that you have to focus on a ton, and typically we don't. This is kind of just like an auxiliary type thing. Good, relax. Now, one of my favorite postures, point your feet, sit back on your heels, hero's pose. I like to think of it as the hero's pose, like a samurai. Because a samurai, I feel like there's a lot of cinema, a lot of Hollywood where the sword is across the samurai's lap and he's sitting in this position. And it looks like a passive position, but then he can just grab his sword and jump up, be ready for battle, rather than like a crisscross seated position is not quite as a ready. It's more of a peaceful position. This is the hero's pose. This is a great meditative position. You'll see I've spent some time in this position meditating. I automatically took a mudra. Okay. Yeah, you can see me pretty good. Okay. I took a mudra. A mudra is how you hold your hands. It's how you hold your fingers, right? When we're writing, do we have to have a lot of control or a lot of attention on our hands? Well, of course, right? When we're meditating, your hands can be used as a form of focus, right? So if you take a position, some kind of position where you use your thumb and your other fingers, and you relax into a meditative position, you start to establish an inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, the mind starts to quiet down, and you continue to hold this mudra. And what happens is it starts to become an advanced level of focus well beyond the breath. It's just another focal point of attention. And to the extent that if you were to break that mudra throughout the meditation, you would know you're starting to lose focus or awareness, right? So you see these symbolic hand positions held all through history, all through the Eastern religious philosophies and various philosophies like yoga, and they're all doing something with their hands. Like the Hindus, or they have different positions where they hold different types of mudras, and then the Buddha has his mudra. It's very interesting. So these mudras, long story short, they're an advanced level focal point. Let's take a moment actually and just take about 2 minutes. Let's make that a worthwhile exercise. You're going to sit in this hero's pose. If you can't handle the hero's pose, what I want you to do is swing around and come into a crisscross applesauce and find your same hand mudra. Could be forefinger and thumb, and continue. Here we go. Let's go 2 minutes. Starting a timer. 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, out through your nose. That's the focus. Turn off the mind. Maintain a mudra. See if you can keep your eyes closed. That's a level of awareness. It's a basic level. You're having a hard time where to take your awareness, maybe take your awareness to your heart space in the chest. You just start to get curious about what you can sense and feel in the heart space and the chest. Any form of judgment will block your connection. So make sure you're not judging anything. Judgment is a block from heart connection. Thirty more seconds. Try to relax deeper. All right. Separate your hands, open your eyes, take a big full deep inhale. Fully in, fully in, fully in. Hold it at the top. For whatever that was worth, appreciate it, por favor. Or find a way to. Exhale breath. Good. Plant your hands. Let's do some power dogs. Let's bring some energy back into here, back into this place. So you're going to start off in a downward facing dog. You'll see my hips are up, my knees are bent, dropping my ears between my biceps. And then I'm going to keep myself under tension. I'm going to keep my hips and my knees off the ground. I'm just going to have some strength in my hands, some strength in my feet, and just go back and forth. Okay. Power up dogs and power down dogs. We're just pumping the engines. Inhale on your up dog. Exhale on your down dog. Just back and forth. Inhales on your up dog, 2-3 seconds. Exhale on your down dog, 2-3 seconds. Maybe 5. 5 seconds is fine too. In fact, the best way is just according to your breath. You can be aware of your breath here and where your breath rhythm remains and how much control you have over your CO2 levels. I know that's starting to get a little sciencey, but that's how it works. Exhale. Start slowing your breath down. You're more relaxed, folks. If you can move breath to movement, even better. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. 3 more. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Big full breath. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Drop to your knees. Sit to your hips. Yeah. Yeah, we got to do this one. Y'all will appreciate it. Trust me. Grab the backs of your knees. Let's roll out that spine. Just rolling it out several times. Maybe 20. I don't know. I'm just going to roll mine until it feels like it's going to feel warmed up. If you roll 20, 30 times back and forth smoothly, when you stand up, there's this warmth, this energy, almost like a support, like more fluid in your spine. Your spine just feels more warmed up. You'll notice I'm rocking back and forth here, and I'm puffing up my chest, blooming the flower boop, at the top. Think about a flower, like a lotus flower, right? Back and forth, open the thighs. Let's go 3 more times. 1 more time. Good. Crisscross applesauce right here. Another literal ancient position, ancient asana. Good for your hips, your knees, your ankles, your shins. Start to get creative here, move around, see how much mobility you have. Maybe you turn, twist several times. Do not force into spinal twists. Let your spine communicate to you what it's capable of doing. Maybe you reach your left hand across outside your right knee. Maybe your left outside your left and outside your right. Several times. Maybe you touch your elbows, left, right to the ground. See if you can touch your elbows to the ground. Yeah, come on now. Look, if you're having a really rough time, if you're having a really rough time with this drill, you can stick a pad under your butt and get yourself like 2-3 inches up off the ground. It will make it 50% easier. All right, will give you a huge advantage. This is why yoga blocks exist for things like this, or a meditation cushion, for example. Right? Meditation cushion gets you up like sometimes 6 inches. They're big. Mine was about 4 or 5. Really enjoyable. But to sit like this with your butt down, legs crossed, and get tall and sit in a position that you could sustain for a long time is difficult to do. You can't really sustain too well when you're curled like this too much, right? Because it'll start to really squeeze on your vertebra. Now let's see if you can get both elbows down. Both elbows, both elbows. Several times. See, I'm up on my fingertips of my hand and I'm just tapping my elbows here. Pop. Right? If you're like, this is easy peasy for me, Brysen, come on. Walk your hands out. Take your forehead to the ground and drop in. Drop in. Get flexy. Get stretchy. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Now, if you still feel like you're sitting up straight, go ahead and close your eyes. Go in through your nose and just see how much fold you can get. Tilt your tailbone back and just fold in. Stretch your hips. Breathe through your nose. Keep your eyes closed. Focus. Good. Relax. All right. Let's do this. All right. Come on to a hero's pose and just come to take a nice lunge and come to standing. I'm going to go inside for this portion of class. That's where all the weights are. And that's where things are about to get hard. Actually, you know what? I had mentioned about a hang, and I do. That's the one thing that's missing. Come into a hang next. If you have the door frame, you can grab a hold of a door frame. Maybe you could grab a hold of a countertop and just try to hook into that countertop. Maybe you grab the edges of it and just kind of decompress your spine. What I want everyone to do is just go over to a bar and hang from a bar, either a bar, a doorway, the top of a door. Okay, you can open the door and put your knees up on the door, grab the top of the door, and then sag your hips, and you'll get a really nice back stretch, a little spinal decompression. While you're in a state of spine decompression, once you've gotten to that, you're in through the nose and out through the nose and really allowing your rib cage to open up, to flex, to expand. You see how I'm shifting side to side here. And this is a lot in the grips. Some of you will probably be feeling this in your grips. It's very important to have strong hands, so don't let that discomfort discourage you. It just takes time under tension like this to create strong grips. Good, relax. Shake it off. And for those of you who have access to a bar, you're gonna flip your grip. We're gonna go with a reverse grip hang. It has a little more external rotation of the head of the humerus. So it really feels nice, okay? Here we go. Try to keep your pinky fingers closed. If you don't have a bar, by the way, you're using your door the same as you were before. If you have a bar and you can take a reverse grip, take that reverse grip and just feel that nice stretch through your radial and ulnar bone areas in those joints there. It's just really kind of taking those bones the other direction to their max. Good. Relaxed. What do we got? Yep, right on time. Okay. Let's get ready to kick some kettlebell butt. I got a big list. I don't expect to complete it all on our time frame here, although I'm tempted to. Maybe we will do 3 rounds. Oh, yeah. I mean, we got a crew. What's up, Taylor? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Trevor? What's up, Hannah? Let's go. I just got pumped. I thought it was still just me and Tyler. All right. Cool. Super cool. Let's kick some butt. We're going to start off with kettlebell swings, y'all. We got a set of 20 kettlebell swings. Kind of going with different angles today just to kind of make class a little fun. Uh, Actually, I was going to go with this angle because it's the best. There we go. That's how I was going to do it. Okay, here we go. Kettlebell swing. Grab yourself something heavy. We're going to go for 20. I'm going to start off with some 62 for reference. 62 pounder. Here we go. 3, 2. You're leaning forward. Nice flat spine. Butt's back. You see how much I'm hinged here? I'm going to lean back into it, and then begin my first swing for 20 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Deep breath. What's it doing here? Oh, okay, there it goes. Sorry, I'm trying to make a screen adjustment. It's kind of being weird. I haven't had this issue before. Yeah, that's fine. Alternating kettlebell swing. I'm going to stick with my 62 here. And we're going to do a mid-air switch. Let me demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice and easy. And we're not trying to like get crazy, be super athletic and explosive. Lots of control and lots of control. Taylor's in the sun. Last time I saw that dude, he was wearing a rain jacket and gloves. Nice job, dude. Alternating for 20. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You know the drill. One hand, lean the weight. Let's go. 1, 2. You can kind of walk around a little bit. You'll notice how you can shift your weight from foot to foot. 10. 20. Ooh. All right. Now we're going to go right hand. Yeah, let's call it 15. Let's get a good grip burn. Right hand 15, left hand 15. Where's my strength setting? There it is. I want to get some credit for this workout. Here we go. Right hand 15 in a row, midair switch. Left hand 15 in a row. It's a set of 30 buckarooskies. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get it. 1. Oh, shoots. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking about buckarooski. Where'd that come from? 4. And I almost missed the bell. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 midair switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30. Down and out. Hands on hips. You should be breathing hard. Ooh, it's dry today. Who would have thought an Arizona high desert wouldn't get dry, huh? It gets freaking dry out here. You start breathing and huffing and puffing, your lungs dry out like a sponge. When I first got here, and I'd go through like hard mountain bike trips where I'm anaerobic for like 2 hours, lungs would just be raw. All right, good job, y'all. Here we go. Now we're gonna grab something lighter. And we're gonna do a halo with a back step lunge and twist. Yeah, I'll start with 25 actually, just to give you a reference, because it doesn't take much, right? 10 pounds. Yeah, Tyler, a 10 pounder. If you have a 10-pound dumbbell, it'll be solid. Because in your second set, we can work our way to this. But what we're gonna do, everybody, is we're gonna take this kettlebell, take an upside down grip, all right? Upside down grip with the kettlebell, thumbs wrapped. We're gonna go over the right and then twist to the right. Okay? Over the left, twist left. And you gotta step that opposite leg back. Right there. Over the right ear, twist to the right. Over the left ear, twist to the left. And you're always over your front thigh. Right? Always twisting your spine. Here we go. This is a complex movement. If you're struggling, 10. If you're kicking ASS, 20. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back stepping. Halo. Trunk twist. Let's go. Over the right, to the right. And you'll notice you can start creating this elliptical kind of spin force. 3, 4. Especially if you don't really let the weight stop moving. It's always moving. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Woo, it's 20. I'm sure there's a fancier way to come out of it, but I haven't spent too much time learning it. You actually just supposed to bring it over your shoulder and then go right into a swing and release. Now I remember. Ooh, good job, Leah. So here's the deal. We got one more of those bad boys. KB swing, KB alt swing, KB single swing, KB halo backstep twist. Here we go. We'll start with the kettlebell swing, y'all. Let's get right back into it. I think I'm gonna stick with my 62 here because that was a good all-around weight for everything. Here we go. We got a kettlebell swing. We're gonna go 20 reps, but you know what? If you feel like doing 30 and you're in control, do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge and fire. Hinge and fire. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Woo! Take deep breaths. Nice big full deep breaths in through the nose. We got alternating swing. Here we go. Alternating swing. 5, 4. Starting with your right hand. Mid-air switch. 20 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You see, I'm kind of getting light on my same side foot. Now, that's available. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 20. Big breaths. Now, I'm going to be safe and say that it's in the top 5. But if I recall properly, Peter Attia said it was in the top 3. Grip strength. One of the strongest scientifically correlated abilities with longevity. One of the top 5. I think it's a top 3, but I'm going to be generous and say top 5. Top 5 correlated things with living a long life is your grip strength. Multiple back studies, peer-reviewed journal articles. Grip strength is highly associated with longevity. It's wild. Pretty dang cool science. Here we go. Right hand, 10 to 15. Left hand, 10 to 15. It's on you. It's your call. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same hand, 10 to 15. I like to kind of corkscrew my grip. Thumb up, thumb down. 11, 12, 13, 14. Switch. I got one early that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15. In and out. Nice and smooth. Nice put down, Tyler. Let's go. So you know someone's in control when you see them come off their last rep. And they come off a nice looking rep and they have a nice controlled put down all the way to the ground. That tells me you're aware of what you're doing. Good job. Nice work. Halo and back step lunge. Now I'm going to do myself a favor and put this 62 pounder back because no thank you. No thank you, sir. I ain't trying to take that bite of the cake today. But I'm going to stick with my 25 because it felt really good. That felt really smooth. It felt really controlled. I worked out this morning hard with a client already. So let's just keep it rolling and flowing. However, if you want to go heavy, if you want to challenge yourself on these halo back step lunge and twist, I know it's a mouthful. It's good exercise. Here we go. 20 repetitions, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Over the right, to the right. Let's go. 1. See if you can just have no errors. 2. Just keep that thing spinning. 3. Side to side, rhythmic pattern. 5, 6, 7. Around the base of your neck. 8. The base of your neck. 9. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that's 20. Woo! Run it back around. Woo! Nice job, y'all. 2 rounds. That's what I had intended. And we got 14 minutes left. Yeah, we have to boogie. I got 4 more movements. Kettlebell squat and press and hold. 10 seconds, KB hold, up overhead. Bring it down. 10 seconds, 3 each side. Then it's gonna be an alternating push-up hold. Okay, we're gonna go 10 seconds, 3 each side, alternating. And we'll do a row and hold. Okay, 10 seconds, 3 times. And then we'll talk. I got 1 more down, but I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna take that bite. Is that Lennon showing up in her helmet at my workout classes? Good job, kiddo. Good job. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go a KB squat, deep squat, overhead press, lock, hold it, okay? 10 seconds. I'll guide us through. I'm gonna grab, all right, let's do it. It was part of the shoulder workout anyway, so let's do this. Here we go. Everybody, we're starting actually, we're gonna start down here. We're gonna clean to a front rack, hit a squat, overhead press, and hold. 10 seconds to my count. In fact, let's make it this whole process. We're starting every rep from right here. All right. So it's 3, clean, squat, press, hold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clean it. Squat it. Press and lock it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To the front rack position. Boom. Flip it over the fist. Reverse the swing, coming out smooth. If that wasn't smooth, you can do it better next time. Don't worry. Here we go. Clean it. Squat it. Press it. Lock it. 1, 2, 6. Right here. Front rack. Flip it over. Dismount. Right back into your position. Set and go. Clean it. Rack it. Squat it. Press it. 1, 2, 3. Flexing your abs, y'all. Push that shoulder up and away. 2, 1. Release it to the ground. Good. Here we go. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Clean it. Rack it. Squat it. Press it. 1, 2, 3. Keep your wrist strong. 6, 7. Rack it. Dismount it. That's 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. Clean it. Rack it. Squat it. Press it. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Dismount. Okay. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Clean it. Rack it. Squat it. Press it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Front rack. Dismount. Flip it over. Release to the ground. Nice job. Woo! And that's the big one. That's the big one from this round. Flip that kettlebell. Face it away from you. Face the handle away from you. What we're going to do is we're going to drop in right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold for 10. Okay, we're going to push up. We're going to drop in. We're going to hold for 10 again. All right, we got 3 sets of 10-second push holds. I got a half push-up hold. Obviously, you got to keep your chest plate open here. Chest up, chest plate open. Firm, stable grip on the weight and drop in. All right, we're going to go 3 on one side and then 3 on over, 3 on the other. Let's take a break in between. Kind of let the arms shake out, and then we'll go strong to the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, right hand on, drop in and hold 1, 7, 8, 9. Come up. Go ahead and lift your left hand up, stack your right arm, bring it down and drop in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up. Left hand comes up, bring it down, drop in. That's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up. Left hand comes up. Stack that arm. Take a break. Breathe. Sit in the hero's pose because it's a nice ready position. Breathe. Not those arms. That should have pumped your chest and shoulders up quite a bit. That should have been very difficult. Like, you can make that even harder, right? If we busted in more repetitions in there. All right, here we go. Left hand is down. Right hand's out. Let's go ahead and lift the right hand up. Stack that arm. Drop in and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up. Right hand comes up. Stack the arm. Right hand down and drop in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up. Right hand up. Left hand stacks. Right hand down, drop in, 50%. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up. Stack and relax. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy? Huh? Or is it too easy? Because come on. Yeah. Come on. Like, if you put yourself in the right position, that sucks. That is not easy. All right. Yeah. Okay, I have a plan, but we got to get busy. Here we go. KB row and hold. 3 rounds, 10 seconds, 50%. Standing lunge position. Bent, lunge, pull, hold. Here we go. Right hand has the left foot is forward, right foot is back. Nice lunge position here. We're going to row it and hold it. It's about a 50% row, pull, hold right here. You're still on it unless that arm is locked out straight, all right? Here we go. 3 rounds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lift it off the ground, pull and hold. 1, 2, 8, 9. Good. Straighten your arm. Don't let it down. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your core tight. 7, 8, 9. Bring it down. Don't let it touch. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Relax. Okay. I saw Taylor just buckle coming out of that. All right. That's good. That worked. I think that worked, especially when you don't get to put it down. That changes the game. All right. Here we go. Other side. Left side. 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward. Lift it up. Pull and hold. Release. Don't let it touch. Pull and hold. You're still on it. That arm is even slightly bent. 7, 8, 9. Release. Don't let it touch. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 6. Release. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. You know, it's funny. I am absolutely convinced, and I talked to the 5 of you that are currently here in person with me, I'm absolutely convinced that exercise is the single greatest health booster that you could possibly incorporate in your life. I'm almost even going to say over a healthy diet, but I can't be too certain. However, it's abundantly clear that more muscle mass makes you live longer. A better cardiorespiratory health, like doing sauna regularly and teaching your body how to maintain its heat, very good for you, improves longevity. Bone density increases longevity. Hand strength increases longevity. Every single thing that is associated with exercise is or everything that is associated with longevity in the top 5 are like associated with exercise. It's absolutely wild. So what I wanted to say in a long roundabout way is congratulations, you're spending your time well, right? This type of exercise, what I do, what I teach, it might not be for everybody, but if you guys are working hard, if you're sweating, if your hearts are getting pumped, if you're getting healthier, if you're feeling it, well, keep it up, y'all. You rock. Here we go. We're going to go squat, press, and holds overhead. Yep, we got it. We're going to have to boogie, but we got it. We're going to clean it. We're going to squat it. We're going to press it. We're going to hold it. 3, 2, 1. Right hand up. Squat it. Press it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release to the front rack. Swing it over. Dismount. Slide it back and go. Squat it. Press it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release it. Sling it. Good. Slide it back. Last one. Let's go. Rack it. Squat it. Press it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab it with your front 2 fingers, your index and your middle and your thumb. Right? Grab it with that. 8, 9, and release. Swing it over. Nice dismount. Woo! Breathe and recover, y'all. Breathe and recover. Not too much. Here we go. Left hand. 3, 2. Oh, gotta flip the watch. Flip your watches over, folks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And press it. 1, 2, 3. This side is definitely a little more wobbly. 9. Release it. Front rack. Sling it. Dismount. Good. Slide it back. Clean it. Squat it. Press it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Dismount. Front rack. Sling it over. I like to swing it out and then pull it back under for the clean. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Go. Rack it. Spot it. Press it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Dismount. Ooh. Look, I don't want to be, too Arnoldy here, but do you feel the pump? Huh? You should feel like a pump. See the veins? You see the freaking veins? This is what it does. Vasodilation, folks. That's nitric oxide, a Nobel Prize winning molecule doing that to my veins. Increase in blood flow, dilation, increase in oxygen. All right? It's very good to pump your muscles like this. It's very healthy for you. Just a little increase in that dilation allows you to hold more O2, more oxygen, and keep your carbon dioxide, your stress levels down. I mean, AKA, and I'm not going to get too far into the science about this because I'm not well educated on red blood cells, but I know they carry oxygen. And I know that cyclists do EPO, which is a performance enhancement drug, which allows the blood to carry more oxygen. So when you exercise a lot, You get more pump. You get better oxygen flow. Here we go, y'all. Pushing. Right hand's down on the bell. Left hand is up. Stack the arm. We'll drop in and we'll go. Here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's 1 o'clock Pacific, by the way, everyone. We're running a little bit late, but I'm having fun, so let's keep going if you can. 8, 9. Come up. Lift that hand up. Lock out your arm. Drop it in. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't let this rest in your shoulder joint. Press it out. Left arm up. Drop it in. Halfway. Do not rest into your shoulder joints. Use your muscles. 7, 8, 9. Up. Left hand up. Stack the arm. Relax. Now, I could be hardcore and be like crushing everybody's shoulders and go right into the next one. But I know, honestly, I'm not in the mood. Some days I am. Today, I'm not. All right. Left side. Left arm down. Stack the arm. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. Drop in. 9. Up. That's 2. Drop in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up. Yep. Relax. Ooh, I'm going to come to my feet. Nice job, everybody. Oh. Nice job. All right, here we go, y'all. My heart rate get to, yeah, okay. Here we go. We're gonna right hand, we're gonna pull it, we're gonna hold. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pull it. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release, but don't let it touch. Pull and hold. 1. Keep your spine straight. 3. Don't buckle the shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Ooh. Did I miss one? Did I miss one? No. Thought I got it. A little bit of a wandering mind today. Here we go. Left side, y'all. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Hinge. Put yourself in position. And let's go. Pull it. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Release, but don't let it touch. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Taylor, that looks good. Release. Don't let it touch. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, Tyler. Square up your chest with the ground, Tyler. Square it up. Yep. Square it up. Yep. Release. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy. Ah. All right. We'll go 1 round. I wanted to do this for both rounds, but we did this workout today. If everyone wants to look real quick, I posted it on my story. In fact, if you want to see it, I posted it on my story, and that way you can maybe take a screenshot of this workout. You can do it on your own. Here's what we're gonna do though. We're gonna do an alternating bicep curl. This time, we're not gonna go through the legs. We're gonna stay right out here, and we're not gonna let the arms straighten out all the way. We did a little number a little bit on the bicep tendons last week. So we're going to stay a little out of those bicep tendons. And we're going to keep the meat of the bicep taking the brunt of this. So it's going to look like this, y'all. Still kind of a swing. But you're going to allow your shoulder to get a little involved because I want this to be a lot about your grip and your forearm. This isn't the bicep. This is allowing your grip and forearm to really get involved. No swing, less swing, Tyler. If you need to, Tyler, grab yourself a dumbbell, all right? And switch it side to side. Here we go. I'm using a 35, by the way. So this is pretty hard to keep the right form. Here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1, alternating. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there you go, Tyler. That's good. Yeah, don't let your arms straighten all the way out. 10, 11, 12, 13. You're just tossing side to side. 15, 16, 17. I'm going to go to 30. Why not? 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, it's getting harder. 2, 3. There goes the forearms and the grips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 30. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, who's got a good shake it out? Who's got my shake it out beat? Has anybody got my shake it out beat? Look at that. Come on. Shake it out. They didn't call me Gumby in high school for no reason. Ah. Woo, good job. My heart rate got up there a few times. Now, I know some of you have to go. If you can stay for a little bit longer, that's cool. I'm going to lie out on my back for a few minutes. Just take some breaths. I'll actually exit the recording now. Thank you so much for all your time, your energy, your effort. I hope you're enjoying this class as you rock. See ya. I'm going to give myself a 3-minute Shavasana.